There I am. There I am. Hey y'all. Um, so I want to say this before I even get started with anything else. Okay. One, please excuse the way I look. It's been a rough day, and it is what it is. Um, there will be um, no nasty comments. Okay, none. Um, and there's a nat. No nasty comments. No smart ass comments or anything like that. You will be banned instantly from the channel. And I'm not telling y'all not to comment. I'm just saying not tonight, guys. Okay? Not tonight, not tomorrow, not the next day, maybe not forever. I don't know. Okay? Um, so, where to start? Um, I'm just going to tell y'all the story about what happened and we'll go from there. Okay? Um, so, this morning, I got up, I got, it started in the kitchen, and I'm standing at the sink this morning washing dishes, and my phone rang, and it was my daughter in law, and she said, um, y'all want me to be honest with you, so I'm going to be honest with you. And I said, okay, what's happened? And she said, Mom found Joseph on the front porch, unresponsive. He's overdosed. Can't get him to come to. Can't get him to do anything. They were working with him when they left from here. And when they put him in the back of the ambulance, he was still unresponsive. And I said, okay, um, what did he take? She said she didn't know. She wasn't sure. She was at work. She got called from work and she wasn't sure. And I said, okay, let me let me figure this out, and I'll be one of us will be right there because I knew Aiden wasn't going. Okay, Aiden was not going, um, especially with me not knowing what was fixing to happen. Okay, um, so I threw some clothes on. I was still in my jammy jams, and I threw some clothes on. I had already put my hair up. This is my original look when I got up this morning because y'all, I can't stand for my hair to be on my neck. So I just threw some clothes on and took off. I told, Paps was like, you go on. I've got Aiden. Go. Because I would have went crazy sitting here. Okay. And I'm talking to his wife as I'm headed up that way. And, she's telling me they won't let her sing. They won't let her back there. They won't. And I told her, I said, when I get there, they'll let us back there or else, you know. And right before I pulled in the parking lot, she sent me a message and she said, um, the nurse is on her way to get me. The front desk had just told her, the nurse was on her way to get her. And I said, is that a good thing or a bad thing? And she said, I don't know. And so I said, okay, I'm pulling in the parking lot. I'll be in there in just a second. She said, okay. So when I got in there, she had already went back. And um, I told the lady at the front desk who I was and that I was, I was there. Let me in. Let me in now. And she said, I think there's already somebody back there. And I said, yeah, it's his wife, and I'm his mama, and let me back there now. Open the door. And she said, I'll have to call back there and see if it's okay if you come back there. And I said, make the call, open the door. And so she gets on the phone, she calls back there, and she's like, yeah, I understand. I understand. And she's looking at me, and I'm thinking, lady, if you're going to try to stop me from going through that door, you better get security here. You better get security here right now. And she said, as long as it's only the two of you back there, you can go back. And I said, open the door. And by this time, I'm already almost at the door. It's down from her little window, and I'm almost at the door. And the door opens, and I hollered at her, and I said, what room is he in? Because this emergency room has so many rooms. And I said, what room is he in? And she told me. And I said, okay. And I could see it. Okay. It was a straight line in front of me, and I could see that room. And I just took off running. And I swung his door open, and he was just laying there. He wasn't awake yet. They had got him stable. Okay. They had him stable to where he was, breathing on his own. His heart rate was good. All the things. Uh, but they still didn't know what he had took. Okay. They still had no clue. And uh, she had tried to wake him up to talk to him, and he wouldn't. He couldn't wake up. He wouldn't wake up. He was gone, but he wasn't gone. And I just grabbed him and I hugged him, and I told him, Mama's here. I said, Mama's here. Can you wake up for Mama? Can you talk to Mama? I didn't get any response. So I pulled up the doctor's little stool, a little rolling stool, and I just pulled it up next to his bed, and I grabbed his hand, and they had an IV in him. They had oxygen on him, and they were checking his blood pressure, his heart rate, and oxygen levels were awful. His blood pressure was through the roof. It was like 190 something over 108, 109, something like that. Nick, I'm going to tell you right now, stop. Okay? I'm not going to deal with that tonight. Okay? Just stop.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
That's his wife texting me now. Anyway, I just sat there and held his hand. Okay? And it was probably 45 minutes to an hour And he started opening his eyes. And I said, Mama's right here, baby. Mama's right here. Okay? Mama's right here.
Hi.
No, out. He doesn't know. Okay? He doesn't know. And he won't know for right now. I said, Mama's here, baby. And he started crying. And I said, don't cry. Don't cry. Okay? Don't cry. And he said, Mama, where have you been? And I said, what? He said, where have you been? And I said, Mama's right here. Okay? And I said, what did you take, baby? And he said, yes, it is. He said, heroin. And I said, how did you take it? And he said, I snorted it. And the doctor needed this information, okay? They needed this information in order to be more effective with his treatment, okay? And and I said, is this new stuff or is this old stuff? Y'all gonna have to quit even looking at the comments, okay? Moderators, just handle it, okay? Because I can't right now. I can't. So I went out and I talked to the doctor and I told him this is what he took, this is how he took it. And he said, thank God. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, Mommy, you've got you've got somebody on your side today. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, had he injected the heroin, there would have been nothing we could do. Nothing we could do. And he said, but I can't. Done. He said, had he injected the heroin, there would have been nothing we could do. Nothing at all. And he said, but since he said it would have went directly into his bloodstream. And he would have been gone almost instantly. But since he snorted it, it was caught soon enough. Had his mother-in-law not went out when she did, had she not been there, had they not been living there, so many things could have happened. So many things. So many things. And his mother-in-law, bless her heart, she was worried that he would be mad at her. And I told her, I said, no, 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 we're not going to worry about that. I said, even if he is, I'm not. And I'm the one you need to be worried about. Okay. And the doctor, he kept coming in, and he would ask a question, and Joseph would almost just look through him. Okay. It was weird. It was like Joseph couldn't see or hear him, or he could see him but he couldn't hear him, or he could hear him or he couldn't see. I don't know. It was odd. Okay. And I would reach over, and I'd grab his hand and I'd say, Joseph. And he'd look right at me, and I'd say, the doctor's asking you a question. Can you hear him? And he'd just look at me and he'd shake his head. And I said, you know, whatever it was he wanted. Y'all, my mind is fried. It is totally fried. Uh, anyway, um, yeah, yeah. Um, but God, y'all, things could have been so different today. Things could have been so different. But let me tell you something. My baby boy got up and was discharged from that hospital within 4 hours of us being there. He walked out of that place. He walked out of that place, y'all. I can't do that again. I begged his nurse. She can't. I said I had some questions. Okay, bless his heart. He grabbed that little. This was later on. He grabbed that little um, button you push for the nurse, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And he's slurring, and he's trying to talk and he can't, and they finally come in there, and she said, "Can I help y'all?" And I said, "I have some questions." Okay, and I said, uh, "Is there any help offered here? Is there anything y'all can do?" And she said, "Well, honestly, I don't know. I don't work in this department except on some weekends." And she said, "Let me go ask the other nurse." And I thought, okay. And I looked at her and I just burst into tears and I said, "He's going to die. He's going to die." And she said, "Oh, Mama." She went out. A few minutes later, she came back in and she had two papers. One was a list of uh, recovery centers and like Celebrate Recovery and things like that, and the phone numbers and all that. And y'all, it was about half a page. Okay, there's not a whole lot around here. There's not. So it was about like half a page. And the other one was uh, doctors that are accepting new patients in the county that he was in. And it was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 lines long. And yeah, I looked at it and I'm like, really? How sad that this is all we've got. This is it. And most we've already been through, tried, and come out the other side of it. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. And when I walked out, um, when I knew that he was going home, they brought the discharge papers and stuff in, and they took his IV out and all that, and he was fixing to get dressed, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna take this time to slip out, and I did. And I told him, Mama's going home. I'm gonna go check on our baby boy, and I hugged him great big, and I told him that I loved him, and he just started crying again, and he just melted into my arms, just like he used to when he was a baby. Mama, I'm so sorry. I don't want to be like this. Mama, why can't I just be normal? Mama, why can't I just be comfortable in the body that I'm in? And why can't I just love myself? Why can't my life just be normal like everybody else's? What do you answer that with? What do you say to that? I made a promise to him. We're going to fix this. We're going to fix this. We're going to get this figured out. We're going to fix this. And we are. We're going to fix this one way or another. But when I walked out of his room, the nurse that I had told that, he's going to die, she grabbed me and she said, "Hey, Mama, can I talk to you for a minute?" And I said, "Yeah." And she took me into a little room and she said, "I just want you to know that I'm only in the emergency department every now and then." And she said, "I have never been affected by anybody like I was affected by you today." And she said, "You broke my heart." And she said, "Is it okay if I pray with you?" And I said, "Lord, I would love that." And we did. We prayed. And she hugged me and she said, "You're a strong woman." And she said, "He's going to be okay. And I said, "You think so?" And she said, "Yeah." She said, I saw what I saw between the two of you." And she said, he's going to be okay." And I needed to hear that. I don't wish this on anybody. Nobody. I looked at my daughter-in-law and I told her, I said, "You're going to have to grow a big old set of Bryce cojones. Do you hear me? You're going to have to start standing up to him and telling him, no, you're going to have to hide the car keys. He doesn't even have a set of driver's license right now. Okay, hide the car keys at night because he stole the car and went and bought what he overdosed on. Hide the car keys. And I said, make it to where he doesn't have a dime, because if he's got two nickels to rub together, he's gonna go use. He's gonna go buy. Stop that flow right now. Stop it. And I looked at him and I said, listen, we're not trying to be mean to you. And I told her, I said, it don't matter how bad he screams and goes off and all that. Stand your ground and tell him no. We're not going to make it through this if you don't. You're the front line, okay? I'm just, backline support. She's the front line. She is. She needs to, I need to go give her some lessons, I guess. I don't know. And I told him, I said, we're not trying to be mean or anything like that. I said, if we didn't love you, we wouldn't be saying this. We wouldn't give a shit, okay? And I said, you're gonna have to understand. We're doing this to save you, not because we're trying to be ill or hateful or mean or anything like that. And I said, if you want this bad enough, if you want that normal life that comes along with sobriety, then we got to work on it. And y'all, I know my brain is working in overtime, and my mouth's just not cooperating. There's so much that's happened today, so much. I didn't know what I was going to walk into when I walked into that hospital today. So, yeah, it's been a lot, and I'll tell you, as soon as I put that post out there on the community page, y'all took off and run with it, and I fully believe that is exactly what he needed at that time. All those prayers, all those thoughts, and everything that y'all did. And I'll tell you something. I didn't call anybody. I didn't message anybody. The only thing that I did was type a few words on the community page. That was it. There is a mat. That was it. That was all I was able to do. Okay? Oh my Lord. I'm telling you, I witnessed a miracle. They told me, okay? They told me that my son should not have made it through that. That he shouldn't have walked out of there. He shouldn't have. And if he had injected the heroin, he would have been gone almost instantaneously. And there would have been no bringing him back. But because he chose to snort instead of inject, It didn't go straight into his bloodstream. Oh, I'm y'all. This is real life addiction right here. This is real life addiction. Any of us can go through this at any time, and that breaks my heart because I don't want y'all to go through this. This is hard. This is so hard. And who knew when I put the first post out on the community page this morning? Who knew that that was going to ring true for us today? Y'all, I had no idea. How could I have? I had no idea. My son was this close to being called home, okay? And I know that. I know that. But God, but God, y'all. He is keeping that boy. He is keeping that boy around here for a reason. I'm telling you. Whew. They were supposed to come here for supper tonight. He was going to help his dad with something. I don't even know what it was, okay? But they were going to come here for supper tonight. And it was, now that I think back on it, it's funny, but it was, it was aggravating at the time. And she said, yeah, I'm on my way to the hospital to be with him, so uh, don't worry about cooking supper for us tonight. And I'm thinking, what? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can laugh about it now, okay? I don't want y'all to go through this. I know. But I also want to be very real with y'all and show you the real pain that addiction causes, the real fear, the real anger. And y'all, I'm angry. I am angry. The real grief, the real everything. Okay? It ain't pretty. It ain't pretty. And I am sure that, people are going to see this and yeah, they're going to run. Okay? They're going to run. because this ain't pretty. This is hard, okay? And how, somebody tell me, how the hell do you go from being petrified, terrified, okay? You don't know what you're going to find. You don't know what you're walking into, and your adrenaline's so high, and your heart's beating so fast, and just like this, okay? How do you go from that to coming back home, okay? And you can't show any of that. You can't show none of that. You know, that's hard.
Hello?
It's just hard. Maybe I want to see him angry. I saw him in breakdown mode today. Okay? He's never done that before. Never. Okay? I saw him in breakdown mode. And it broke my heart. It was like he was that little boy again. Lord have mercy. This has been. Oh, I know, Betsy. I am not being hard on. He had wonderful nurses today, okay, and that one especially. He he had just. I mean, she was awesome. Okay, I'm not. I'm not. All he wanted today was Mama, and I almost. Oh Lord, how do I say this? Uh, I almost let people talk me into not going, not being there, not. That's part of my anger. Okay, it is. It's that's part of my anger is that, I almost, I almost listened and allowed others' opinions to sway mine and skew mine as to how I was handling things and how I was doing things and you know how I was with my son. Why not try something new? You know what I'm saying? And no, no, no. I've been I've been reacting and taking things to heart. When people say things, and when people get rude or crude or whatever you want to call it. I've been taking it to heart. That's just who I am, because I could never be that person. And my skin got thick as of today. Okay, I don't care a bit to sit here and tell you guys how I'm handling it. It doesn't mean y'all will handle it that way. It doesn't mean it'll work for you guys, and what you guys say doesn't mean it'll work for me, and all the things. This is what I'm doing. Right, wrong, or indifferent, I no longer care about anything besides what's right here. Okay? And I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that. I'm just saying, I will continue to share everything that's going on. Okay? And y'all, I'm an open book. This should prove it right here. Okay? I'm trying to save my son's life. Okay? This ain't a game. This ain't, well, my way's better than your way, or, whatever. No, I'm mama. I know my child, and I'll take care of my child. Okay? I don't need anybody to tell me that I need to stop all communication and blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? Yeah, Marianne. And so, come on. While I was driving up there, and y'all, I about had to pull over. We're all different, okay? Every one of us. And that's what makes us great. Let's be honest. That's what makes us great people, okay? We're all different. We all come from all different backgrounds, okay? Our kids are different. Our lives are different. Our personalities are different. One thing might work for you, and it's not going to work for me. Look, there's not a whole lot out there that we haven't tried, okay? There's not. It's not like we're in our first year or two of this addiction, okay? We're going into our 15th year. There's not a whole lot out there that we haven't tried, but we've got to find something. I won't tell you how to raise your kids. Please don't tell me how to raise mine. Okay. Oh, I wish it was one size fits all. Good God Almighty, this would have been over and done with a long time ago. Yep. And I got mad. Miss Sally, I did not even call and tell my best friend. Okay? The only people that know are the ones watching this video, me and Pap, and of course Joseph and his wife and her mama. To my knowledge, that's the only people that know. Because I don't want to hear, I told you so. I don't want to hear, I just don't want to hear it. Okay? I just don't. I just don't. So, um, I figured this would be the easiest way to do to let y'all know what's going on, let y'all know that he's okay. This time he's okay. This time he got up and walked out of that hospital and he's okay. Uh, now that my radar is up once again, you know. Oh Lord have mercy. Kathleen, you'd be surprised, sweetheart. I am tired. But I came home and I started making barbecue sauce. And Pap said, won't you take the day off and blah, blah, all this. And I said, no, I can do this and I need to do this. And it'll it'll be a good detraction. No, y'all, I can't even think. I can't. Yeah, maybe do. Hell, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, y'all. Yeah, I'm making barbecue sauce. Okay, I am. So, yeah. Oh, one other thing. Okay, one other thing. So, apparently, I had a brain fart. Okay. Oh, I'm not even getting into that right now. Apparently, I had a brain fart. Okay, thought I had a good idea. Clearly, wasn't thought through very well. Clearly, it was a brain fart. Um, I will not be putting my canning, cooking, and homesteading and all that stuff on Patreon. All my content will continue just like it is. It will continue to be free, and y'all will still have full access to it. Okay, if you join Patreon, just for that, I will be happy to send you your $2.99 back if you request it. Okay. So yeah, Linda, that's what I was afraid of when I walked in. I didn't know whether or not he was going to be um, if he had been deprived of oxygen, um, or for too long, or you know what I'm saying. I didn't know what I was going to find when I walked in, and that was a huge concern for me. What if she didn't find him in time? You know what I'm saying? I've not read all these comments and stuff. I've glanced every now and then, but I'm not there tonight. Okay, I'm really not. And, you know, Miss Charlotte, oh, if I had that barbecue sauce done, I would jump in my car and go down to my thinking spot at the lake and watch the sun go down. But I don't, and Aiden would want to go with me. Y'all, he knows nothing, and he's not going to know anything. There is no reason why he should know this. Not at all. Not at all. No, there's not methadone programs nearby. They're almost 2 hours away, and we've already done that, and it's not worked. So, yeah, like I said, there's not a whole lot out there we haven't tried over these almost 15 years. Okay. Uh, Now, will we go back and retry some things now that he's starting, knock on wood, to be serious about getting clean? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. He's got to want to do it, and I'm just going to let him run with it. Whatever he wants to try. You know, and I'll be his chauffeur, I guess. Depending on where in Knoxville, I am at least 1 hour, 1 hour to 1.25 hours away, and that's from West Knoxville. Betsy, I totally get that. Okay, I do. Uh, if I've heard that once, I've heard that 10 million times, and it's been pounded into my head a lot, a lot. I know. So yeah, it's been a tough day. Been a really tough day, and God, as soon as I got home, Aiden came and ran and jumped on my lap and, Daddy, you're home. Did you have a good trip? And I'm thinking, boy, you if you only if you only knew. Hey, Nikki, welcome. You picked an interesting evening to join in with us, but welcome, welcome. Oh Lord, Nikki, I wouldn't wish that on you for sure, for sure, for sure. Mamas, hug your kids. If you want to hug your kids. Okay? If you want to take your kid and go on a picnic, take your kid and go on a picnic. Okay? Love your kids. If it's best for you to walk away and put some distance between y'all, that's your choice, okay? But don't let nobody tell you that that's what you have to do in order to save them or make things better or whatever. Don't let anybody tell you that. You know what's best for your kids. You don't know. No. Yep. Love them unconditionally. Be mama. I mean, just be mama. You know how to be mama. Okay? We're not new at being mamas. None of us are. We've been mamas for quite a while. The only thing we're new at is being an addict's mom. Okay? And we're still learning on that every single day. Because once you think you've got it figured out, guess what? It's a roller coaster. Okay? It is a roller coaster. Oh, yeah, Sarah. Yeah, that's true. I told him Daddy's got a little bit of a headache, so, yeah. Anyway, so, are y'all gonna. We've been live quite a bit this week, have we not? Have we not? I think we have. Yeah. Uh, but y'all will be back tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow's gonna be better, right? Tomorrow's gonna be better. Dear Lord, tomorrow has to be better, right? It has to be. None of us should have to. None of us should have to go through this, y'all. None of us should. And it breaks my heart to know that I can't even bring myself to say it. I just can't. Oh, I swear that is my notifications, okay? I swear it is. Aiden's outside. He's outside my office window here. He's playing. All right, y'all. So we're fixing to hit an hour here, and my barbecue sauce. I say that because it don't look like barbecue sauce. Okay, it's it tastes really good, but I don't have a I don't have a high enough powered blender or food processor or immersion blender to get it smooth. So we'll see how this goes. Sarah, you always make me laugh. You always do, and I always need that, okay? I do. You should see the looks I get when I'm out in public and that notification goes off. Okay? People scatter. It's great. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, it's going to be some chunky barbecue sauce, okay? I'm just saying, it's going to be some chunky barbecue sauce. It is. But Paps and I have tasted it before I came in here, and we like it pretty well. You could almost use it for spaghetti sauce too if you wanted to. I mean, I'm just saying that's an option. Y'all, I'm trying to laugh through the tears. That's my personality, okay? And I hope it doesn't offend anybody. Don't really care if it does or not, but you know. Nope, will not get it smooth. No. I know, right? Meatballs, spaghetti and meatballs. Mm. Oh, it'd be really good on like some ravioli or tortellini or something like that. I haven't been to Costco in a long time. I'm gonna take a few minutes if it's okay with y'all. Stick around. I see a bunch of people are leaving. Stick around. Just because I'm not squalling my eyes out, okay, doesn't mean y'all have to leave. You can stick around. We can talk for a minute or two. And then I'm gonna go take care of my barbecue sauce. I need to uh, I need to come out of this before I walk out of this room. Okay, so oh, Annie, I made some honey barbecue last year, and it was gone within probably 2 months' time. Thank you, Lynn. Uh huh. Uh huh. It is the best medicine in the world, Dana. It is. I love it. I love to laugh. I love to make people laugh. Okay? Love to. I love you too, Miss Tammy. Yep, he is my top priority. Um, I want him to know that, you know, Nanny always, Nanny always tried. Okay? Nanny always tried as far as Dad's concerned. And, yeah, I never want him to, you know, I never want him to be able to say, "Why didn't you try to help my daddy?" You know, so. Oh, yeah, you got to bring a snack to these lives. I don't know if y'all have realized that or not, but yes, we will eventually start talking about food, and you will be hungry by the time we're done. Okay? You will be. I made a pan of corn. I put on two big roasts for supper tonight. I put them on last night because y'all know I cooked my roast for quite a long time, and that's what we were having for supper tonight: roast and taters and cornbread. And yeah, I y'all I'm just not hungry. Paps ate. We've got a bunch of food in there now because of course they didn't come down to eat. So we've got a bunch of food in there, so I won't have to cook tomorrow either. Yep, I still got my pickled pineapple sitting here. Just saying. Ooh, that sounds good, Donna. You know what I want, and I know this is going to sound awful. I know it is. I know it is. I want a big old cheeseburger with all the fixings and some French fries. I don't want to have to cook it. Okay, I want it cooked for me. Okay. That's my jar that I have hidden for myself. Okay. Oh, yeah. I just want a big old cheeseburger and fries. That's it. That's all I want. Yeah, Lou, that is exactly it. Okay. I want to go. This is weird. I want to go to Burger King and get my burger because I love the flame grill burgers. Um, and go to McDonald's and get the fries. Okay, I told you it's not healthy at all, but I want that. I want that. I will send you this barbecue sauce that I'm making now, and I'll send you my. Did I do? I think I did a video on the honey barbecue sauce that I did last year. You know, the recipe only makes like 2 pints or something like that, but it's really good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Hannah, we are huge roast and tater family. Okay? And cornbread. I put mine in the crock pot at night before we go to bed, and I cook it all night, and I cook it all day, and then I make a big pot of cornbread, a big pan of cornbread, and sometimes mac and cheese to go with it. I love for my roast to be just falling apart. I that the cheeseburger and fries is, yeah, Grammy. That's it. That's my comfort food. That's my go-to comfort meal. So, you know, those rolls freeze amazing. I go ahead and bake mine and then put them in the freezer after they cool off. Put them in the freezer, and then when you're ready to use them, pull out however many you want to use, and just I put a paper towel over mine, and I just pop them in the microwave. And within, 20, I think mine's like 30 seconds maybe in the microwave. They're thawed out beautifully, and they're just as soft as the day I made them. They're awesome. Yes, yes, I cooked mine on low in the crock pot, and I cooked my roast for about 18 hours. Okay, I do, I do. Ooh, that sounds good. Ooh, a blizzard from Dairy Queen. That sounds good too. I've never tried the Mississippi roast. Never. I want to, but y'all know Paps is a uh, creature of habit. So, yeah. What you got for a snack, there, Kathleen? Oh, it does. It does. It does. Uh, the rolls, I just put mine in garbage. Lord, I just put them in a gallon freezer bag and get all the air out, Put them in the freezer. Nothing special or anything, Grammy. Ooh. Oh, it's a beef roast. I could make that with beef roast though. We're fixing to get a visitor, so hang on. Have y'all tried the chocolate peanut butter? Yes. What, buddy?
Hi.
Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Yep. Same here, Hannah. Uh, do you put your cast iron skillet in the oven and let it heat up before you pour your mixture into it? Oh, I put my Crisco on it and then put it in the oven. So as the oven's heating up and preheating, it heats up the cast iron, and then when it's preheated, then I'll pour my cornbread mixture in there. Gives you a really good crunchy texture on the bottom. Ooh, it's so good, so good.
Thank you. However your name is pronounced.
Which one?
This one.
That one?
Yeah.
Amethyst. Look, Miss Charlotte's saying hey to you too.
Hi.
And Pamela and
Yeah, that's the one I was
oh,
asking.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Miss Glenda. Uh-huh.
Subscribe.
You silly boy. You silly boy. Are you done playing outside?
No.
Did you eat your supper? Did you? Go eat your supper. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, Lord. He is a mess, y'all. An absolute mess. He is my saving grace. No. He has not played that thing today, thankfully. There is one a cookout in Athens, which is about 30-ish minutes away from us. We're out in the deep country, okay? So we don't have a whole lot next to us. Little mom and pop restaurants and stuff is what we have next, right here in the vicinity. Tammy had a great idea. Ooh, I do like that idea. I do. I have got to run to the P.O. box sometime this weekend. I got an email that said one of you guys had sent me something, and it's apparently at the post office box now. Oh, tell me about it, darling. Tell me about it. Aiden makes. He is my saving grace. Absolutely. Lisa, I am in East Tennessee. Can you not tell by my beautiful, beautiful accent? It's great. It is great. Oh, I know, Hannah. I know. He's got eyelashes for days. It's crazy. Oh, Maury County. Thank you. Oh, you love my accent. Thank you very much. So much. I appreciate that. Western Washington. Uh, we've Paps has got a sister somewhere in Washington. I don't know. I don't know where she's at, but Oh, Donna, I'm so sorry. Many YouTube hours in Tennessee. You might as well just move on. Move on here, okay? Just come on. Come on, Claiborne County. I know where that's at. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Lord, Charlotte, I wish I had just that much of his energy. Mississippi. Ooh. Y'all, I'm ready for it to cool off. North of Knoxville. Cool. Cool. I know, Donna. I know. Thank you, Miss Sally. Thank you for jumping on tonight. And again, I've not read all the comments, but I, I've I've seen some of the things that's been said, and I appreciate you. Hawkins County. Oh, I know where that's at, Hannah. I do. I do. I am I am between Knoxville and Chattanooga. So yeah, you better get that spelling down, okay? On y'all. No. MW, no. Because it's not just heat. We have a thing called humidity. And normally we stay around 80 to 100% humidity on a daily basis. Okay? We don't even have a spring, okay? And we really don't have a fall. It doesn't cool down. And if when it does cool down, it's winter. It's like cold. Thank you, bee lady. Thank you so much. Oh, really? Yes. Denise, shut up. Just shut up. Okay? You don't know what I've put on my daughter in law. Go the hell on somewhere. I ain't got time for that. Okay? Yep. Oh, yeah. Humidity. Yeah. It is not a friend of mine at all. All right. You're gone. I ain't got time for that. Actually, actually, we'll let her stay. And we'll see. Okay. And it sounds like my beepers are going off in there, so yeah. Anyway, I have not heard. No, it's not her. No, no, not her. Yes, yes, Charlotte, we do. Okay, we do. Yeah, I've got to. Me or perhaps one's got to get out there and water tonight to try to save what little bit of garden we have left that's not been baked to a crisp, and at least get what we can off of it. So, anyway. All right, y'all, I'm going to jump off here, and y'all know I'll be back tomorrow night for our normal, um, what's it called? Oh, um, weekly chat and check in. I'll spit it out here in a minute. Hi, Sandy. Thank you, babe. We will be here for that tomorrow night, and I hope y'all will join us again tomorrow night for our normal live. Okay? You never know what we're going to talk about, and I may have an update. I don't know. Okay? I don't know. She just sent me a message earlier telling me that she got a lockbox for the keys, so that's a good thing. Yeah, I love you guys. Thank you all so much. I don't know what I'd do without you. I really don't. Keep praying. Keep praying. And girl, I don't even know what normal is anymore. I wouldn't recognize it if it was standing looking at me in the face. If it licked me up my cheek, I wouldn't know it. You know, yeah, I need to go take a breath. So, love you guys. Mean it. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.